We're about to make a really, really dank and weird sandwich. There's our bread. Now, my YouTube trolls and fans alike all support me, but my fans sent me a toaster. And when I sent that bitch down to about 2, it lightly toasts the bread. So we're gonna take this sweetheart bread for our prosciutto sandwich and toast it up. And time is of the essence, YouTube. So we got some dethawed red onions. We got a combination of sauces and all kinds of craziness. So before we open the prosciutto, we're gonna grab ourselves a ball of mozzarella. And if this ain't enough cheese, we got the cheese. I got these herring fillets. A lot of the ingredients were purchased either by me, my family, or my friends and fans. So, I wanted to make the wildest prosciutto sandwich anyone's ever seen. Everyone's always going off about how spicy Italian, blah, 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 and I'm like, yeah. So now this ball of mozzarella is dethawed beautifully, man. We're gonna chop it up into slices with a clean chopping device. Because that bread's still gonna be toasting, so we might as well take care of a couple of other ingredients. Now, I prefer mozzarella that you just slice from the ball. It tastes fresher, in my opinion. So we got a couple of slices here on the steel one because I'm the chef. Now we got our fresh plate of sliced mozz. We got the processed squares too. To be fair, they were out of them at the store, so I just got whatever I could get, you know. I'm taking what I do have and making it a thing. Oh, look at this bread. This sweetheart bread is freshly toasted. I put it on the 2 setting on the toaster and it's not overdone. We're about to make a wild sandwich. Crack open a beer. What ingredients should we do first? I'm thinking we use the olive oil. The olive oil infused mayonnaise. This stuff is delicious. It's a little cheat shortcut if you don't want to add olive oil and mayo to the That's our base. Let's put the mayo up. We're gonna do a sauce first because I don't want, so just stick with us, folks. Next, we're gonna add some Reese horseradish sauce. Just a dollop like that to each half of bread. That's good horseradish. That's spicy as fuck. Some Frank's Red Hot sauce, buffalo wing sauce. We're going to add a capful to each slice. Ooh, that's going to give you a spicy son dick. But we can make it spicier, my demons and angels. So far, you're looking at this creation like, goddamn, how could it be any worse? I'm going to take some bacon ranch from Signature Select. Although it's not Hidden Valley, I digress. They were out. Hidden Valley Bacon Ranch is pretty fucking delicious. And I don't want to get too crazy with the ingredients because we gotta make room for our last two saucy ingredients. Before we start adding condiments, my favorite hot sauce, Escaresco with Medusa on the front. Ooh, that's mean. Yeah, this hot sauce is no joke. This will knock your dick in the dirt. It was featured on Hot Ones. I like the logo. So I put a little splash of that on there for heat. At this point, you're like, there's no fucking way, Cobras. Look at that. We got a little bit more to go, folks. Stick around. We're making a prosciutto spicy Italian. Whatever you want to call it. I call it a sandwich. Let's not make it about culture. So now we're going to add a splash of Jack Daniel's honey barbecue sauce. Oh, just opening the cap too. That is, I can smell it. It's sticky and it's sweet. Pop the phone up. There we go, man. When you get a sandwich like this, we're only going to add just a splash of everything because we don't want to go too crazy with the ingredients. He said because it's going to pile 10 million things onto it. YouTube. You could add bacon to this if you wanted to, but I don't feel like cooking any fucking bacon. So I'm going to fucking add the magical mix of seasonings. Some delicious black pepper from McCormick onto our chop bun. Now I'm going to smear the buns together so they get a healthy amount of both. Onion powder. Garlic salt. And of course, our cilantro. Now I'll put a little extra on there because I want to smear the seasoning together. So we start piling on the sandwich. And we're burning through ingredients like it's no one's business. Would this be considered excessive to most? Yes, probably. It gets a little messy on the side, that's all good. God damn. This is excess, and Cobra's got excess. I'm gonna try this sauce off my finger and see how it tastes. Oh yeah. That sandwich got a little sauce kick to it. There's plenty of ooh shit. Broke the amount of sauce on that. This sandwich is a spicy motherfucker. I gotta blow my nose. I licked the sauce off my fingers and it was like, shit, you two. That is just the right amount of heat for your boy Cobra. Holy shit, fuck, that is spicy. So now we're gonna add some cheese and other ingredients to it. We're gonna crack open a beer to settle the spiciness of that. Woo, nail it. So we're going to add some things to it to try to dumb down the spices a bit. Add some prosciutto from this company. Now when Cobra makes a prosciutto sandwich, not trying to sound like cultural appropriation, but I add the entire fucking thing. Why waste a good prosciutto? That's what I'm saying. Got some good looking prosciutto. Before I add other ingredients, I'm thinking that's not enough meat. I am going to add mozzarella, onions, and other ingredients, maybe some fish. But I want to add other ingredients. We got some Columbus salami. This is the Genoa flavor. And then we got a triple pack right here of Italian dry salami, peppered salami, and calabrese salami. Not sure how you pronounce that. All I know is I'm making a sandwich. Because people are sitting there like, I like it spicy, and I'm like, okay. We're going to open up this Genoa first. So I'm stacking like salami and some good prosciutto on top of. That's a really spicy sandwich, to say the least. So we're going to throw a couple slices of that on there. 5, 6. There's 6 pieces of that on there. I had 1 for myself. That's good. That is good meat. So maybe put like 6 others. 6 slices of the other slices right here. Columbus, Italian dry peppered and calabrese. I got this salami packet for the holidays, and my friend gave me the one for this one right here. So I figured, I'm getting all these sweet ingredients from the fans, why not make the wildest, spiciest sandwich? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Now we're going to use 6 of the other flavors. And we'll try each one individually before we crown this sandwich. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a lot of fucking meat, people. And enough heat to fucking launch your furnace. So now I want to grab 6 of all 3 different flavors of salami. 3, 4, 5, 6. This sandwich looks insane enough as it is. Let's try a little bit of each slice. Don't mind me, I'm picking out on lunch meat. Go away. There's no guarantee I'm gonna be able to finish this thing. Because like a lot of stupid things that I do, this thing looks massive. We got to this point, there's no stopping YouTube. So on top of that, we're gonna add, oh shit, this is gonna be a nightmare to eat. Some red onions, because it's all thick and spicy, it is. This is why you like Cobra's videos, right? I want this to be prestigiously stacked. I don't want to overstack it. The main focus being the meat and the spice. That is fucking looking crispy, dude. Look at all the meat and this seasoning. That looks wild. Oh, that phone keep falling over. It's what it is. Ugh. So now I got these sweet red onions in a jar, this little thing right here. So you got the tartness of the raw and the sweetness. So like two different, oh fuck off. Try to put on like two different kinds of red onions. Splash of red onion on top of that raw. Oh. Okay, you know what? I love onions. And these sweet red onions in a jar. These are good. I'm gonna add another little bit like that. Because that fucking sauce has a wicked kick to it. And I still gotta add 3 more things. 1, 2, 3, 4 more things. Fuck sickos and fuck the trolls. This is a sandwich for 2025. I don't know, fucking Cobra fan, I'm drunk. I hate sickos. I love making wacky sandwiches for the internet because people love watching me do it. They're like, you fucking guy. Ugh, shit. So I wanted to add, I'm going to take some of our freshly cut mozzarella. I want to take 2 circles of that and place it on top like that. And this freshly cut from the ball is the best in my opinion. Now, Cobra fam, I need to add at least 3 more ingredients to this prosciutto meat sandwich. Is it going to be messy? Goddamn right it's going to be messy. But that sweetheart bread, we're ready to go. It's already toasted. I like sweetheart bread because you gotta love to cook. And you put a little bit of love into what you're doing, you know, life turns out a little bit sweeter, but that's just my opinion. So to the top bun, we're gonna add a little bit of dill relish. So got a lot of flavors going into this crazy concoction of meat. Hold up, I want to shake this up. Those looking little watery tubes. Grimy, dude. Put a blast of that on there. We got 2 more ingredients. This sandwich is just about complete. How wild is that? We're gonna add maybe 2 slices of that, sliced mozz, and some sleeping with the fishes action, you know. Because this will definitely kill your appetite. Not trying to be a racist or anything, but look at that. Look at that. I'm gonna get some fucking chef's toothpicks. I want to squish it down so that way it fucking stays in place. Because when you see the fucking cross-section of this humongous Scooby-Doo Shaggy sandwich, it's a work of art, dude. I'm sorry, YouTube, but I take pride in my cooking videos. And sometimes I don't always catch when, like, I got some shit going down. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. It is what it is. People are like, oh, Cobra made a prosciutto sandwich. He calls that a food hack. And I'm like, oh, I guarantee you it's better than the crap you're eating. Slice number 1 and slice number fucking 2. There's 2 slices of the thick shit, 2 slices of the other shits. That's beautiful, YouTube. People are looking at this video like there's no fucking way he's gonna fucking eat this sandwich. There's no fucking way he gets a bite out of it. The sauce is spilling out the side. Let me grab a slick of that real quick. Because I put a lot of sauces into making this prosciutto Italian like salami sandwich. Layer on the cheese a bit. You know, oh shit. That's actually not that bad. Everything combined, there's enough heat that it still punches the back of your throat. Whew, that's a spicy bitch. But it's doable to a point. It doesn't like fucking knock me in the dirt, you know? And now we're gonna add one more ingredient, as if what the fuck can make this sandwich more ridiculous. I mean, you see all the meat, you see the cheese, you see the sauces. People are looking at this going, this is disgusting. This Cobra lost his fucking collective shit. And I'm like, no fucker, I'm entertaining you people. This is the kind of crap you want to see. You want to see Cobra make the most disgusting, unhealthy shit. So you can feel better about yourself. But like, you know what? It's either going to be a reaction of, I'd eat it, or versus, that looks like shit. What the fuck is wrong with Cobra? Nothing. My YouTube fans sent me some herring fillets, kipper style snacks. It's basically fucking canned fish. It's got fish oils and a good source of protein. I fuck with it. And of course, people are accustomed to watching me. Excuse me. Ooh. There's definitely just the right amount of sauce on that sandwich too, man. That's got a nice kick to it. It's not completely kicking my ass, but it's enough to like remind you of, hey, this is the sauce you chose to use. Let's get these kippers open. Oh, that is sexy. Look at that fresh canned fish. This is part one of the video, man. I may have to use chef's toothpicks to hold this bitch in place while it sandwiches into place. Because the more ingredients you add to your sandwich, the harder it is to stack. But I want to put some of this kipper action. Woo, canned fish. On our top bun. Because like, oh man, your fucking sandwich doesn't have enough fucking meat. How is that possible? And I'm like, fuck you, asshole, I like fish. And there's enough fish on there to make the sandwich. That's beautiful. And I got a little bit of this kipper action to try separately. There's almost like a peanut sort of taste to it. It's not that bad. Shoot that shit like a shot, man. That's good. Woo! YouTube, this is the crazy shit I come up with. I want to give my fans content. I know sometimes all my content's not outdoor content. Sometimes it's just me covering the same songs. But this monstrosity, this king of a sandwich, heat, flavor, and explosions of creativity. Do I have any fucking chef's toothpicks to make this sandwich stay in bloody place? Because sometimes YouTube, when you make a crazy fucking sandwich, and you gotta like sandwich it and squish everything down, it don't want to stay in place. I mean, I'd like to think that this is probably the most original or most wildest sandwich anyone's seen in a hot minute. And I tried the sauce right after I mixtured it. And I think this is going to have a nice balance of flavors. We're going to have like savory and sweet. I'm thinking this is going to be fucking decadence, dude. Like heart failure and a half. I want to show it to you before I try to crown it, because this might be tricky. It might try to find us. We're committing sandwich surgery here, goddammit. The craziest shit you see for YouTube. Okay, we need a couple of chef's toothpick stats. I'm not fucking around here, man. Let's get 4 of these fucking winks on lock. And then we got 3 on the side if it gets real nasty. Oh, fucking hell, YouTube. Now, the goal is to squish the fish and the mozzarella together with everything that you just put on here. This is fucking nuts. This is the kind of crap people want to see, man. They're like, you know what, Cobra, just put together an original sandwich. Or you put together a spicy fucking combo of sauces that, ooh, okay. Hello. That'll hit the back of your throat like, damn, son. Cobra don't fuck around, son. Now this is going to feed your appetite, but if you got a cold, let's go. Oh, fucking hell. This is wild. I don't want any drama with anyone. I fucking hate sickos. I just try to entertain people with my wacky shenanigans. And people often look at me like I'm too stupid to fucking wipe my own ass. Sometimes it gets a bit depressing, but it's like, you know, the most depressing is watching me trying to make this fucking food hack. The heat coming off of that with the spicy sauce combo. It's a little bit fishy with the kippers, but it's not overpowering. It's got a sweetness to it. It's staying together for the most part. I might be a little prat and throw it in the microwave for like maybe 50 seconds. This sandwich is fucking huge. It's not going to be a pain in the ass to eat. But that's why fucking YouTube loves me. Watching the retard try to cook. I'd add a bunch of toothpicks to it to hold it in place. It's this big cube of spice and flavor going downtown, man. Now we're gonna take the fucking toothpicks out the second it gets done doing its thing, but I want to add one more to make it an even 8. This sandwich is fucking nuts. The sauce, it's creamy, it's savory, it's sweet. The Escaresco sauce, my favorite hot sauce. I add just the right amount for a little bit of kick. It's not like absurd if you're used to heat like I am, but for like a novice, you probably burn the fuck out of your mouth. You're like, oh, it's just Cobra talking shit. Piss off, you wank. So I'm going to microwave this sandwich for a good, I'd say 80 seconds or less to get that cheese nice and warm on top of all that meat. This is the wildest sandwich of 2025 I could come up with. My YouTube fans and my friends send me ingredients for food. And I'm like, I must food hack it. So we're gonna make some room here. This sandwich is, I mean, it's got the crazy enough factor to it. Would I actually eat this? Yeah, I would spend the next couple of days eating this. I don't care how spicy it is. It's food. I don't want it to go to waste. And moreover, you think of all the laughs people are going to have watching me make this shit. All the fucking copycat channels are going to steal it and go, Cobra makes a spicy prosciutto sandwich. Can the trolls deal? Well, I think if it stays in place for the most part, you know, and I don't overdo it on the microwaving, we'll get a nice cheese melt. This is my craziest and newest food hack. It's like, you just want it to go smooth, and you want the fans to be like, you know what, either looks gross, I wouldn't eat it, but you know what, Cobra's a bastard for you, whatever, fuck it. Now the Escaresco sauce is definitely hot enough, boss. I put enough on that sandwich. Whew. I got a little kick to it, man. A little. So I want to make this, let's just say 52 seconds. You know, on patronage to my Gothic King Cobra 52 days, we'll punch in 52 seconds. And just let the sandwich do its thing. Let this disgusting amount of cheese and sauce and meat slightly cook up. And of course, I am going to try a couple bites of it after I get it uploaded. I hear it sizzling. Fuck sickos and fuck the trolls. We drunk cooking with Cobra. Is this excessive? I mean, a little bit, yeah. It's a lot of fucking toppings. This Frankenstein creation. Poor good mythical morning. I thought they've eaten some weird shit. So I want to let that cool off. That is piping hot. Now before I go to just pig out on this thing, I will be taking the toothpicks out. And I'll probably be a little bit more tipsy because, you know, I was a little drunk when I started making this. And I'm like, I know this thing's going to be a mess. It's going to be spicy, but how good is it going to be, man? All that cheese. Is this going to be the dank spicy prosciutto sandwich? And fuck the trolls, what you all thinking? All that mayo and grease and grits. This sandwich is so goddamn unhealthy you don't even need bacon. But bacon is optional. I have some bacon in the fridge, but I didn't feel like cooking 2 slices for it. Because you already see how thick this is. Oh, somebody stop me. Oh, look at all that melted cheese. And that meat and that grease and flavor and heat. I'm gonna have to sit back for a second and admire this. The smell coming off it is definitely spicy. But it's got a mixture of flavors, like everything that I put into it. That's what I like about cooking, you know? It's like art you can consume with your stomach and your eyes. And one person may look at this and go, oh my God, this is like the most redneck thing I've ever seen Cobra do. I'm like, if I would have added fried Spam to it, okay, that's too much. Stop. Long story short, Cobra fam, I wanted to make a wild-ass sandwich for 2025. I'm dropping 2 new shirts on Customized tomorrow, hopefully. We'll see if they get approved. And I appreciate everyone hiring me for a cameo shout. I made a fucking, like, stonerific sandwich. If I tried to pile anything else on top of this fucking sandwich, it would just fall apart, dear. So it's got cheese, it's got meat, it's got everything in a wedding ring. You like a little bit of spicy heat, man? Let's see here. And like, I pulled a bunch of fucking sauces out of my fridge. And I had a ball of mozz and some fucking lunch meats. And I'm like, fuck it. Let's just throw it together. Ooh. Oh my God. I'm sorry, but the angle of this is just too fucking sexy. Like, I'm seeing all the angles on this thick-ass fucking sandwich. In case you look at that. You put a wild hot sauce on it. Stacked it with meat flavor. Just, oh, look at that shit. You think I wasn't going to show you the angles? I don't want this getting too terribly cold, but I want to at least upload the video of the recipe before I try it. Look at all that cheese and that meat. Oh, that's sexy. Before I tug into it, we're taking all 7 toothpicks out. And just eating it piece by piece if we have to. But look at that, YouTube. That is my delicious new food hack of pure, spicy, sexy goodness. Now I'm going to reward myself with a swig of ice cold beer. Because that took a minute to make. The original, when I did a prosciutto sandwich before, it only took me like 7 minutes to make. 2 minutes in that toaster, the fancy, I appreciate you. It'll get my bread perfectly toasted. Turn it to the 2, it'll get perfectly toasted. That saves me a step in my food hacks. Because usually I'll fry up the bread in like the cooking pan, you know, and the cooking pan's got all the grease from like the burger and everything for extra flavor, but sometimes that gets tricky to make. And also it's a bit unhealthy, so Well, what can I say about this wild-ass burger? It's not a burger, it's a prosciutto lunch meat sandwich, grilled cheese, spicy extravaganza. This took me about damn near fucking 45 minutes to make. Holy shit, folks. Look how thick it is. Some things are just worth the wait, YouTube. Look at that sexy lunch meat action. That glistening. All that salami and that prosciutto and that mozzarella. Perfectly toasted bread. I kept the toothpicks in there so when I nuked it, it would stay in place. Now this is a burger I'd be proud to serve at my bar. I mean, I like how spicy it is. It'd be one of those things, if you like spicy food that's rich in flavor, you'd be venturous enough to try it, I can already tell. But I want to let this cool off while I get this recipe uploaded. Because YouTube, I ain't going to stop making videos for as long as I can. And you might not find my cooking very conventional. Or you might think Cobra's lost his goddamn fucking mind. Either way you shape it, I hope you're entertained. And I'm going to have another sip of this good stuff right here. I was so laser focused on making this food hack that I was like, fuck the beer for a second. And some of the fish did spill out on the side, but I digress. I wanted it to all be like one giant meat sandwich and like stand together all nice and pretty. It ain't nice and pretty. It's a hot, spicy mess. But that's what makes my cooking humanizing, I guess. And I was going pretty experimental with this sandwich, YouTube. I tried to avoid the cussing, too, in this fucking video, so it can be more family friendly. But when it comes to it man, this fucking sandwich gonna have a little kick to it. Is it wild enough for YouTube? Well, if you want more content like this sandwich video, whether I try it or not, which I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna fucking try it. And these toilets can suck my fucking butt crack. I fucking told these toilets to suck my butt crack. We'll see if they can handle the heat. Better yet, if I can handle the heat, this is one giant massive sandwich of cheese, fish, and lunch meats and toast and saucy goodness. Whew, Lordy have mercy. See, I'm looking at it from my bachelor, I'm hungry, drunk, and I want a fucking thick sandwich perspective. And I'm like, I don't care if it's like Instagram perfect. I want to enjoy the fuck out of this sandwich. It's got like a bunch of meat on it and cheese and, you know, fucking A, YouTube. Anyways, if you like these crazy food hacks, subscribe for more. This is part 1. Part 2, I'll be trying it after a bit, but I want to make sure part 1's uploaded so it's preserved to the internet. Look at the size of this sandwich. Look at all the ingredients you put on it. What the fuck? Oh, how do you like them apples? I take a drink of my beer and it foams up. And it foams over the top. What you saw was like, literally, I'll set this down. My beer foamed when I took a drink of it. And I dripped all the foam on top of the sandwich. I took a drink of this beer and it overcarbonated. And I'm like, fuck, I don't want to get it all over my counter, so I just threw it on top of the sandwich. Fuck it. Sprinkle of the devil's juice. Love me some good alcohol. So I don't know what else to do for this video except say thank you for watching. I didn't mean to put beer on my sandwich. I took a big old chug, thinking the video was going to end at the chug. And then the beer foamed like a mad hound. And I'm like, shit. Should I keep the countertop clean, please? What can I do for this sandwich? And I'm like, fuck it. The sandwich already has so many fucking ingredients on it. What's a little bit of beer spilt on it? That's how I fucking see it at this point, YouTube. And the beer I used is Miller Genuine Draft. It's what they gave me as a replacement when I ordered some other beer. But either way you shape it, I just fucking made a pretty wild sandwich. You saw the beer foam dripping on it. I had the bottle like right above here, and it was all foamy, and I'm like, no, I don't want to make a mess. I must complete the craziest, dankest, spiciest sandwich on YouTube. The only thing it needs is bacon, but I don't want to cook any bacon. So like minimal cooking, lots of calories, minimal mess. I'll drink to that.